We had a great idea that we know going back to school time is coming up, and we know you may be stressed.
So we wanted to create this tapping video for you to kind of help you with all the stress of going back to school.
Yeah, so we were sitting here talking and we're like, okay, so what are people feeling about going back to school? We're talking about the parents, the preschooler, the kindergartner, the middle school, the high school, the college, grad school, anything, anybody that's going back to school or anybody who's dealing with somebody going back to school. If it affects you in any way, this tapping will help.
Yeah, so like you feel anxiety in your body, you feel really stressed, you start to think like, oh my goodness, my mornings are going to be so rushed and I have to pack the kids' lunches and all sorts of stuff. Your mind is just going.
Yeah, and the unknown, like who's going to be in my class? Where's my seat going to be? How much homework am I going to have? What are my books going to be like? It could be anything, but all these little things, they kind of like build up on top of each other and they compile into one big stress or anxiety. So what we want to do is teach you a little bit about EFT.
Yes.
Yay.
So we're going to walk you through it.
Yeah. So EFT, we'll explain where the points are. This is like the basic recipe. There are more points. There's lots of tapping involved, like that's more advanced, but we're going to teach you like the basic recipe. So what you do is you tap on the karate point, which is like this part of the fat part of your hand. And you want to say an opening statement like, even though, and then you say whatever it is. So like, even though I am anxious about going back to school, I love and honor how I feel. So the way it normally would work if I was working with you personally, like I'll have Rosie be my echo and we'll kind of be going back and forth. But as I say something, Rosie will repeat it. So we're going to go through, we're going to say 3 setup statements, and then we'll go through some of the points talking about some of the things you might be feeling. All right. So even though I feel stressed,
I
feel it in my body, and I accept how I feel. Let me pause for a minute. So think about all the stresses you're thinking about going back to school. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate it. 10 being the worst, like I don't want to get out of bed in the morning, and 1 being, yeah, it's okay. It's just something small and I can deal with it. So before you start, come up with a number. So we'll just pretend I'm at an 8. Okay, so we'll go to the second one. So even though I have all this anxiety in my body,
all this
fear of the unknown, the anxiety I feel in my chest, I'm okay right now. Even though I have stress about the unknown, I love and accept how I feel. One more. Even though I don't know how it's going to go, and it gives me anxiety, I accept how I feel. Then you kind of slow down, take a deep breath, just like a cleansing breath. And now we're going to go through the points and we'll start talking about different things that you might feel. And if I say something and it reminds you of something, just say it, because what happens is when you're talking and you repeat things that I say, it triggers something in your subconscious mind. And it's like, oh yeah, that reminds me of something else. And you'll just talk about something else. And if you think of it, or if the way I say it doesn't sound right, you can change it any way you want. Okay. All right. So the first part is like right on the edge of your eyebrow on the hair. Here you say, all this anxiety in my body, all the stress that I'm holding on to, it's okay to let it go. The second point is on the other, like the side of the eye below the eyebrow, beside the eye, kind of on the bone. Oh, the fear of the unknown, the uncertainty, not knowing how it's going to turn out. Now under the eye, it's like on top of the bone. If you touch there, you can kind of feel the bone. So tap on that and we'll say, my mornings are going to be rushed. I won't have that time anymore to myself. Just feel that stress releasing. Next spot is under the nose, above the lip. And we might say something like, I'll have to worry at night about how I'm going to get things done in the morning. I have more things to do
I have more things to do
that I didn't have to do before school started.
that I didn't have to do before school started.
Okay, the next spot is like this little divot between your chin and your lower lip.
What about like meal prep, Kathy? Packing
Oh, yeah,
lunches?
perfect.
And yeah.
All right, so my mornings will be stressful.
My mornings will be stressful.
I have to get up earlier.
I have to get up earlier.
I have more to do in the morning.
I have more to do in the morning.
If I'm a mom, I gotta pack all the kids up.
If I'm the mom, I'm gonna have to pack all the kids up.
So much to do.
So much to do.
Okay, next spot. If you feel your collarbone and go down about an inch, and I like to tap with both hands on both sides. And when you're doing this whole tapping sequence, you can tap on one side, the other side, or both sides at the same time. It doesn't matter. And if you miss a point, tap in the wrong place, it really doesn't matter because it'll all catch up because your meridians run on both sides of your body. So you're covered. So you can either tap both hands or you can tap one hand like this. Sometimes if I'm nervous, I just put my hand there and it gives the same effect. Okay, so what do you think the next thing we should tap on?
Rushed evenings,
Okay,
homework,
yeah, so
dinners.
the homeworks are coming. I'm going to have lots of homework to do.
I'm going to have lots of homework to do.
I won't have as much free time anymore.
I won't have as much free time anymore.
I can feel the anxiety building up in my body.
I can feel the anxiety building up in my body.
It's okay to let that stress go.
It's okay to let that stress go.
Okay, next spot. It's on the side. It's basically, if you're a woman, it's on your bra line, but it's like 3 inches down from your armpit. Some people call it the monkey because you're both hands like that, or you can tap it this way.
I'll do the monkey. You do the
Okay,
other one.
I'll do the other one. All right, so let's say,
Social events, sports.
yeah, like who am I going to be dealing with at school?
Who am I going to be dealing with at school?
Who's going to be in my class?
Who's going to be in my class?
What's my teacher going to be like?
What's my teacher going to be like?
All the anxiety and stress,
All the anxiety and stress,
all the unknowns
all the unknowns
causing stress.
causing stress.
It's okay to let that stress go.
It's okay to let that stress go.
And the last point is on the top of your head. I like to tap in one spot. I've seen people kind of scoot around, but the way I learned it is like you tap in one spot. Now we'll say the stress of going back to school,
The stress of going back to school,
the anxiety of school starting soon,
the anxiety of school starting soon,
all the unknowns I have to deal with,
all the unknowns I have to deal with,
all the uncertainty,
all the uncertainty,
all the anxiety I'm feeling in my body.
all the anxiety I'm feeling in my body.
Okay, now stop. Take another deep cleansing breath. And now come up with the number. Is like if my number was an 8 before, it may have come down a little bit. Usually you keep tapping, do a couple of different sequences until it gets down to like a 2 or a 3. What I learned from, I think her name was Sue Carrington, but she liked to do a positive set afterwards. So I'm going to walk you through a positive sequence. Okay, so even though I'm stressed about school,
Even though I'm stressed about school,
I know it's going to be okay.
I know it's going to be okay.
Even though I'm thinking of all the anxious things that are going to make me anxious,
Even though I'm thinking about all the things that are going to make me anxious,
I know I'm going to do great.
I know I'm going to do great.
All the stress that I'm feeling now
All the stress that I'm feeling now
is going to wash away.
is going to wash away.
The anxiety about school
The anxiety about school
is a feeling I'm having now,
is a feeling I'm having now,
and it can go away quickly.
and it can go away quickly.
The stress about school
The stress about school
is just temporary.
is just temporary.
School will be starting,
School will be starting,
and I will be fine.
and I will be fine.
Another deep breath. So were there any other issues that we forgot to mention? Because like I said, if you're a parent, you have different stresses than if you're a preschooler and if you're a college student. No matter what it is, if you tap through and talk about your issues and your fears and your stresses and anxieties, let them just like wash away. Just imagine them like being flushed out of the tube that they're in, that in the meridians, that you, when you're tapping it, pretty much like releases it and just lets the fear and the stress is released.
I feel better.
Yay.
I feel good. That
Me
was
too.
great. Thank you, Kathy. Good job. We hope this helps.
Yeah. And if you want to learn about any more tapping sequences on anything in specific or anything special, let us know and we'll do a new one about whatever it is that you want to tap on.
Thank you.